In this video, we're going to talk about why does Python range find if values are in the range so quickly. And I ran into this issue making another video and I was completely flummoxed. I had no idea why this behavior occurred. So we're going to use Timeit to time this thing, and I'm going to create two ranges, one with 1,000 values and one with 10,000 values, 10 times as much. And then when I go to find out if the last value, 999, is in that range, I'm going to time whether it takes longer when there's 10 times as many numbers or not. And you can see right here, it takes the same amount of time to find that. And I mean, I've done it to a billion, a trillion, I don't care how big that number is. It takes almost no time to determine whether something is in that range or not. Now, this is what I expected to happen. So I expected it to be linear because you have to look through each item in a list, and as the list gets bigger, it should take more time. And sure enough, it does with the list. So I create a list from a range, and then I create an even bigger list that's, got 10,000 items in it. And then when I go to find out if that value is in the list, because I'm looking for the last item, it has to start at the beginning and go all the way through. Sure enough, it took 6 seconds, not for an individual run, but for, a Timeit run where it runs it multiple times. And then it took 60 seconds, so 10 times as much to find a list 10 times as big, which is what I expected. I thought it would take 10 times longer. Now, when you print the type out, you see that it's a range and the other one's a list. But why? Well, you have to look under the hood of Python to find out. When you call the operator in, it looks for the dunder method contains, double underscore contains, double underscore. And in a list, that contains method iterates through each item looking to see if it finds it. Well, in a range, it can be a lot smarter, and it is smarter. It basically looks at the start, looks at the end, and sees if that number falls in there, probably using less than, greater than. So that's why it takes linear time. That's it. I hope you learned something from this. Hit the subscribe button down there if you hadn't, and smash that like button so more people get to see this video, and I'll see you in the next one.